So I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, right? This fight right here, you see my opponent, he's 0-4. But I noticed something. I know something real important about this fight. I see why y'all top players up in the leaderboards, undisputed rank, plat usually. When you get up there, ain't it crazy how every fight just start lagging? But this fight gonna showcase something. Don't worry about his record. It makes apparent sense to me why y'all be doing this lagging stuff. And I don't think it's a server issue. I think a lot of players who's at that undisputed rank and plat rank, they be doing it on purpose. And then the guys who be going in the quick fight, try harding, it happens there too. But it makes no sense to me, right? Guy who just picks up the game probably hasn't even been playing all that long, right? But just look at the connections and just notice this match, right? One thing I love about Undisputed, as much hate as we give it right now, and I'm part of that crowd because right now it absolutely deserves it. But there's no reason, right? You could tell when you play players who just kind of either get on the game or they don't have that much experience in rank. When the connection is stable, a lot of y'all are sorry. And you know it. You know when it ain't ghost punching. You know when the game ain't lagging. Y'all skills is sorry. And when you go up against somebody with legitimate skill, like myself, oh, y'all get exposed. And y'all get exposed bad. Now you can see here, even with the little glitching that's going on, right? Some of the movements come out really snap-like. And then it will kind of glitch back into the position that it was supposed to be in. But when these movements, when the server ain't lagging, and you see how readable everything is that he's doing, and I tell you, guys, it only gets worse. It really only gets worse. But look at the ability to counterpunch. And yes, this is Canelo Alvarez. It's not Ray Robb or Ray Leonard, but I've had matches against Ray Leonard's where I've landed over 120 counterpunches, right? And like I said, it only gets worse from here. But you can see everything coming at you, and that's what I love about the game when it plays well. And when it plays well, then you can really utilize everything that the game has to offer. But when the server's lagging, or the person is purposely going into his connection lagging, and for those of y'all who do what you do, and y'all know how you do it, I ain't exposing that so that everybody can continue doing it. But for those of y'all who know what y'all do to make that fight lag, you need the handicap. And I could tell. Because, like I said, it's not until you reach those higher divisions do you really experience the game like glitching out, getting a whole bunch of ghost punches going on. And when the game has fighters that have legitimate hand speed, where it's like, yeah, it's quick, but it's not ridiculously fast. Oh, you can really work. And the game plays extremely well. Now, look at the ability that I have here. I'm being able to slip a lot of the shots that's coming at me. I'm able to use movement counters religiously like it was before some of the updates that came out. And there's another counter punch that had a little straight right hand counter. This guy had a pattern, a very obvious pattern, right? And like I said, as this fight goes on, after the download is complete, you're really going to see how many times I'm counter punching my opponent. Now, unlike a lot of players, I use the 6-axis blocking, and I use it to its fullest extent. But everything isn't always just like a block. I will also start moving in the direction I know a punch is coming from. And with Khan's speed and his counter-punching ability on this game, it just allows you to capitalize super quick on any of the mistakes that you see, and you don't get stuck in the mud in the middle of throwing a counter-punch. And that's why Amir Khan is so fun to play, because, yeah, that hand speed is ridiculous. And not many fighters should have that hand speed. The only ones who I think is comparable in terms of hand speed to Khan should be Leonard. And I really do believe Loma should have a lot faster hands than what they gave him on this game. Because Lomachenko, in the state that he's in right now, terrible feeling. But Amir Khan is so much fun to play just based on the hand speed. But if we're going to be realistic here, it's almost impossible to deal with him at the moment because speed is just ridiculous. And it needs to be at least readable. But speaking of readable, another little lean counter there that I use, utilizing the head movement. Want to see the hook come in there. You see me catching the punch there. See me reacting to the shots coming from Canelo. Look at how I manipulate my guard. Some shots, yeah, you let the automatic block do its thing. But 90% of the time, you'll see me when I know something's coming. Like there's step to the side, knew the punch was coming. Lean to the other side, knew the punch was coming. Catch the hook on the side. Counter again. Use the movement counter. That one is blocked, right? Incoming shot. Try to time him coming in with the left hook, unable to capitalize. But look, just a little lean back. Side step. There and counter. There's another counter right there. Move to the side. No, the body hook was incoming. Use the movement counter. Another counter right there. That's what I'm saying. This game, when it ain't lagging, you could just do so much. It's not even comparable. Going back to playing something like Fight Night Champion, it's depressing. Because the ceilings on Undisputed, when the game works well, look how you can execute. Use the jab there while he's backing up. Able to step forward and then land the lead body hook. Sway the incoming shot. Back step straight. Movement counter on the hook. Right? Another lean back. Right? Slip to the outside. Shouldn't have been a slip to the outside. Because that body shot, technically you run and crunch right into it. And you don't see me needing to abuse the side step hooks. Use the counter hook, right? Look how I use the lead hook. Then set up the angle from the side. And then counter with the right hook up top. Like, so this game works so, when it's not lagging, so much fun to play. When you don't have somebody spamming, so much fun to play. As you can see there, we took a look at the scorecards, 30-27, dominating the fight right now. Just manipulating and using range well, staying at max range for the most part. Back step straight to give myself a little bit of room. And then look, I don't need to keep abusing the back step straight. I'll plant and then throw something. Need to create some distance, then throw it. Plant and then counter. Time the body block well. Get the hook, get the counter animation off of it. This is a masterclass right here in counter punching. We could safely say download is complete at this point. There it is. Try to use a movement counter there. Took the right directional punch. Lean back when I knew the hook was coming. Counter straight over the top. He gets a low counter of his own. Switch the angle again. Switch the angle again. And then look, can use the movement counters. Throw some punishing body shots downstairs, right? I didn't need to spam only uppercuts because of the targeting. Switch and go with a counter hook up top. Utilizing all the tools. Step to the side. Step just outside the range of the body hook. They get the movement counter. Block the body shot. Hook up top counter. They couldn't do this on their worst day. They say the sways don't work on this game. Oh, they work. When you're not delayed. Able to use the sway there and get a counter over the top. Everything isn't always a lean back either. Mixing in sways, using head movement. 6-axis blocking, the whole 9 yards. Moving and cutting angles at the right time. Was able to block the uppercut to the body there. But you see me attempted to catch the hook on the right side when he's throwing the left hook. This is what I'm saying. I'm not letting an auto block do everything for me. And a lot of y'all, sorry, you know it. You know it. And like I said, it's by no means perfect. But when the connection is generally stable, just look at the difference and how much more fun the game is. Backstep there, manipulating the guard. Catch him missing with a body shot down there and counter over the top with a jab. Some people will even say the The counter windows are a little bit broken. I'd rather that, because certain matches you go into, counter, no matter how many counters you get, it ain't even valued. It depends on the judges. After they made that change that I always thought was horrible, but I really did have a lot of fun playing this particular match. Oh my God. Counter on the inside. Short little counter uppercut. It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. Jab and then throw an uppercut downstairs to the body. Little 3-piece combination. Put it together, a 5-piece combination there. Added a little strawberry biscuit from Popeyes on top of that. Why not? And another counter. He's trying to rack my ribs. I rack the side of his temple. Counter straight downstairs to the body. Just moving off to the side. Moving off the center line. The footwork. The angles that you can cut. The highs of this game, man. And then you go play in something, plat division, and somebody just still spamming lead body uppercut. Obviously here, I'm trying to sit down on my punches a little bit more now because, like I said, I'm comfortable now. So now that I'm really comfortable and I don't just have to counter punch, you're going to see me go to him a little bit more. I still got to be cautious because you never know what the ragdoll animation window will come in. And it is that Khan chin, so definitely got to be careful of that. But speaking of being careful, somebody please teach that man some defense. Put him in a blender. Counter shot finally gets a rock off. And Canelo Alvarez is down for the first time tonight. And I have the same style spam the hook. No, sir. Not at all. Now, he makes the mistake here of just rushing to me. So what happens? Counter punch again. Down again. I told you. Somebody really needs to teach this man some defense. Cracked him over the top. Put the combination together. Down. Twice. Not uno, but dos. And trust me, I don't speak Spanish. He walked to Kenny. Kenny checked him out and said he good to go. All right, so since he's good to go, this time he took his time. Before he just got back in there, but I'm ready. I'm right on him. But still, look at the counter punch to set it up. Then combo off the counter punch. Line him up. Now go with the body shots while he's blocking up top. Blazing hand speed. And sending him just to the canvas as quickly as he got up. Now, you know how good it feels to be able to get not one, not two, but 3 knockdowns in a row, and it all works properly. If you enjoyed this video, if you love Undisputed, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and click the notification bell because it helps the channel out. And it encourages me to upload and just keep bringing you guys more content. And of course, who doesn't want to get in the algorithm? Anyway, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on my Twitch, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys and girls later. Shout out to my guy Arachnid.